Here are my thoughts on the new dietary guidelines as an eating disorder dietitian. Overall, the recommendations to eat more whole foods over ultra-processed foods, totally agree. I think that was always the goal. Increasing protein goals, great. Nothing crazy like 200 grams of protein per day, but we're talking about increasing from 50 grams to 75 grams per day. Emphasizing produce is great. I wish there was more of an emphasis on fiber. Most of us are not getting enough fiber. Fats, super important. We love omega-3s. Recommending butter and beef tallow does not really align with the recommendation to keep saturated fat below 10%. Not that you can never eat these things, but research shows that unsaturated fats like olive oil and seed oils are more health promoting than butter or beef tallow. Our body needs carbs. I wish they weren't just a tiny part of the pyramid, while all these animal products are huge. I think the range of 2 to 4 servings of grains per day is low, and I honestly think it's okay to incorporate some refined grains into your diet. Things like white rice are staples in different cultural diets. Simple carbs are great for athletes. So just keep this in mind that it's a very nuanced topic. Totally agree with reducing highly processed foods. They're not bad. Eating an Oreo is not a death sentence, but prioritizing whole foods over ultra-processed foods is a good approach to your health. Again, that hasn't changed. We've always been promoting that. From a nutrition science standpoint, I think these guidelines are fine. I think they do emphasize animal products a little too much. And despite their claims, nobody has ever said that ultra-processed food should be the bulk of your diet. This isn't like groundbreaking information. But from an eating disorder standpoint, I think some of the language, particularly on realfood.gov, is a bit strong. I understand these are meant to be straightforward guidelines for a healthy diet, but I do think there are ways to reduce harm in terms of fear-mongering by avoiding black and white language. We know that leads to disordered eating and eating disorders, which are very dangerous. These guidelines aren't going to solve chronic disease in America because it's not a nutrition knowledge or nutrition communication issue. It's a systemic and accessibility and a policy issue.